Okay, so I've already got this backed up here. I don't know how this is going to work. I was supposed to go to the scrapyard today to get rid of that, and I got lazy. So there it sits, and now I got to work around it. So let me see what I can do here about getting this thing inside the truck. This isn't going to be caught on anything. Oh, there it goes. Alright. That worked out a lot better than I imagined. I got lucky with that one. So nothing else in there. On to the next one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to film it because my camera keeps shutting off every 15 seconds again, and there's no reason for it. I started digging through these and got all this metal here, and then I come around the corner and there's two units sitting right there. So guy said if they're sitting by the dumpster I can take them, so that's what I plan on doing. Should probably load that up first, but grab this metal quick. So, is that stripped? Yeah, it's already stripped there. My box on the other side, but I forgot it, so I can get in here. Alright, so this is all heavy concrete. I'm not going to try to move all that. This side, I think. Nothing in there. It's empty. So yeah. Nope. Go ahead and grab this and then back the truck up. All right. Yeah, this was just emptied. These things usually have a 50 to 60 pound compressor in them, and I'm going to try to keep this upright. Yeah, it's going to have to be turned upside down while I flip it in. And get about, yeah, that's not good, $10 to $13 for that compressor alone. Alright, this is going to have to be that's not too bad. Most of it came out already. That wasn't very graceful at all, but it's in. So, got that and that. Kind of like these things. You can hang them, put stuff in them around your shop area if it's covered. Shred metal. So my yard went from an amazing, for this area, 10.5 cents a pound late last year to 9.5 early this year, and then 7.5 the last time I went in. So I wouldn't be surprised if we only raised the price to 10 last year, not because of market conditions, but probably something to do with the year-end numbers. I wouldn't doubt it. Knew it was too good to be true to stay that way. So glad I did get it while I did, but definitely makes a huge difference in the paycheck. I don't think there's going to be anything in here, but go ahead, take a look anyway. Looks like, yeah, cardboard all the way down. Looks like, the remnants of a parts box that fell apart. A little bit more. That's a decent amount right there. Like that. Alright. I think that beat it for this one. Next up is this is a direct TV dumpster, and not grabbing the so much of this stuff as much as wire, like data wire and electrical wire. But if I see a little bit of it, I'll grab it. Long stringy stuff. It's got that attached to it and electrical wire, so I'll grab it. Don't need that. Looks like that is about it, except for more junk wires. Okay, not too bad. So this one here, got some more door jams. These I really like taking nice heavy easy to deal with. Be one more section somewhere. Oh no, top two sides, that should be it actually. That was a split door. All the hinges are gone. Minus this thing, but yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. Yeah, this one's been pretty scant lately. I'll go check the back. Looks like they're working on insulation now. So I think it's gonna be slim pickings going forward, but I'll take that. All right, so this one here has a bunch of doors in it, and they're all, well, looks like most of them don't have insulation in them, which doesn't really matter, but they're all long, so I need to fold them all in half. I've got the HVAC and the AC unit back there. I'm gonna have to reorganize a little bit and see what I can do about making as many of these as I can fit. I'm taking at least down to that level. I'm not going after these ones on the bottom, which is a shame. I've got all these pallets, all these pallets. There's a couple of doors over there. If I have room, I don't know if I want to deal with all that. So I've got a lot more dumpsters to hit tonight, and I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I've hardly made a dent. Feels like I've been here for a while, but I actually just talked with one of the guys that works here. I think he was a manager, and he's going to his vehicle and he saw me and stopped by to just check out what I was doing. I let him know, and he, just like the guy I talked to a few months ago here, he was like, yeah, no problem, take whatever you want, it helps us out. And he said this, all this stuff goes all the way to the bottom. He goes, there is a ton in here, but if they were the short ones, I could definitely take a lot more. These long ones, I have to, I've got to fold up, and they take up much more room. So, you know, times like these, would a trailer work out a lot better? Absolutely. But the thing is that I would still not travel. I would still not dumpster dive with a trailer. And since I only ever need one about once a month, if that, I'm just still not gonna get one. Trying to get these non-insulated ones to bend in the right spot. It's not as easy actually as the insulated ones. So I've been doing a lot of mashing, but I did rearrange in the back. I've got the one side as high as I'm gonna go. The other side here, I will load up as high as that one, if not higher, put some sideways, and then call it a night. But he said he's got even more inside that eventually they're going to be tossing out, I guess, once they get to that point. But for now, I'll take what I can get. And this end here, he said towards the bottom, there's got to be 25 boxes of hardware, leftover hardware from jobs. So I actually might, yeah, I know I'm breathing heavy. It's a lot of work for those doors. Actually remove all these pallets just to get to that hardboard, and then I can see what else is down there. But yeah, this next one I'm not going to take. And it's not that I don't take glass windows. I can take them. I don't take the long ones because I have to bend them up, and the chance of the glass breaking is just too high. I've tried it and it has broken, so I'm going to keep loading this up. I'm not going to show you all that because it's just going to be a lot of huffing and puffing, and it's going to be a long time. Okay, as you can see, I hardly made a dent, and the truck is mostly full. I'm going to throw a couple more on depending on what I find here at the bottom, see if it's worth going after, and hopefully I can get at it without moving that. That is my goal. But yeah, I just need some hardware. So he did say he wasn't sure if they were getting a pickup tomorrow, so I am going to come back tomorrow with a completely empty truck and see if I can't score some more of these. And I'm going to go to the scrapyard tomorrow. Drop off what I've got. Yeah, let's see what he's talking about now. Yeah, I'd much rather have this condensed stuff than the doors, just because it adds up so fast and takes up only a little bit of room. Getting all this little stuff before I move more so it doesn't fall all the way to the bottom. There's a lot back there. Yeah, the guy was super nice, telling me just to be careful about nails, and actually said all of these pallets can be taken. I think a lot of those are the size that people take and get money for. I wouldn't know what to do with them. I don't know where to go with them. Maybe they're the right size, maybe they're not. He goes, he used to have somebody come and pick those up, but they haven't been around lately, so they just been stacking. And unfortunately, he said they had to clean up around this whole area really good, and that is why all this trash is in here, or the leaves. There's another box of hinges. Not too much is in there, but this one is about 15 pounds. So I'm not gonna film all of this because, I mean, I know what I'm after, and it's not, you know, anything too exciting or that's gonna be surprising. It's just hardware. So my goal is to, yeah, it's just all falling out too, so if I really want it, I'm gonna have to work for it. Is to take as much of this as I can and this is causing, and then go back for another door or two. I see a solid core one over there, so I might take that one and then maybe put one more up there. I did take one of the ones with the windows. I did manage to bend it without breaking it. So got one of those up there too. But for now, I've got a lot more digging than I anticipated. I was really hoping they'd be in solid boxes, but they're not. So that's what I'll be doing probably for the next 10-15 minutes. So I was at the garage door dumpster so long that my headlight is dying. But I saw that sticking up, so I'm definitely going to take that. And let's see what we can do about shedding some light on this. So that is just plastic piping, styrofoam. So the stainless steel sink will actually work out well. Man, I do not know how I'm going to make this fit, because I want that, and I want that, and I want that. This is a bed frame, which I might be able to take that apart. That, I think, I can deal with. I don't want that to flip and hit the trailer. This thing is nice and heavy. It's the bottom part of, I think, like a dryer unit or something. That's got some weight to it. We're gonna make that work. I might have to drop this over this side. Well, we're here now. That thing. And that. What is? That's just a small piece of metal. Yeah, all this other stuff I was saying before, I'm not worrying about hinges and drawer slides unless they pop right out. That one did. This one's probably not gonna. There we go. At least got a little bit of it. This one. Seriously, down. The whole drawer comes, or the whole side comes off. Yeah, I'm just not tonight. It's been here for a while. It might be here next time. Maybe I'll bring my drill in and zip those off quick, but tonight I'm getting to the point where I'm wanting to go home. So the next morning, and this is what I ended up with. I already took some of the straps off, but that bed frame did not come apart willingly, so that's up there. And then a weightlifting rack. That's also up there for like bench presses and stuff like that. And then the doors as high as I would put them. And then in here you can see the huge void where this thing was setting. I managed to get it pulled forward so I can break this down and bring it in with the shred when I take this stuff in. So as far as value for the night, you know, definitely some good shred material. I did manage to find about 75 pounds worth of brackets in the garage door dumpster. And then at the beginning of the night, I got this heat exchanger or heat exchanger radiator along with the heat exchanger. I'll make a valid attempt to get that motor out, but if it doesn't come willingly, it's getting scrapped. And then this thing here is always nice. AC units, I love these. They're super easy to tear down. They've got the radiator inside. It's a copper aluminum radiator. There's value in that. There's also going to be copper on the ends of the radiator. Between that and that, I'll get at least $20 worth of copper. Then there's the brass fittings, and then there's a sealed unit inside, the compressor. That thing is probably about 50 pounds in this one, so I'll get about $10. I had a 65-pound one I turned in earlier this week, and that got me 13 bucks. So just love finding these units. Super easy for the most part to load, tear down, and just good solid money there. In here is just miscellaneous other stuff that I found through the night. I've still got the bottom drawer for the dryer unit in my cab. Hopefully it doesn't have too many bugs in it, but that's probably going to stay up there until I go to the shred pile. And then I'll take some of this other stuff and also load it in here. Oh, and then on one that I didn't film, it was an office clean out, just a lot of paperwork and junk, really nothing of value, but somebody had put their ceramic heater back in the box. I'll see if that works, and me and my girlfriend will want to use it at her desk when she's working. As far as the dumpsters go, and a lot of people have said, you know, ask for permission, you know, see if they'll leave stuff out for you, and that all makes sense. But for an example, like last night, the guy was super nice about letting me take this stuff out and said, as long as I don't make a mess, you know, take whatever you want. He was telling me where stuff was inside the dumpster, and the further I dug down, man, it was just full of garage doors. But he said, I would love to just load it right onto your truck, but his company policy does not allow that. And there's a million reasons why that could be. It could be legal reasons. It could be that they don't want me to resale it after they've just given it to me as a company. He goes, what happens after it ends up in the dumpster does not matter, but we cannot load it right onto your truck to take for scrap for whatever reason it may be. I spent 20 plus years in corporate America, and I know policies don't make sense, and I know that they are crazy, but they're there for a reason, and a lot of them come down to legalities. So for that point, he did mention come and get it when it's in the dumpster. So at least they're saying it's okay to come in and get it. And no, I'm not going to do it during business hours, because it only takes one person to tell somebody that could change what that guy told me last night, that I'm not supposed to be on the property at all, no trespassing, this and that, because I am a liability. There's Nooner. I am a liability when I'm on their property, and so for them to at least give me permission after hours to get the doors is better than trying to chase me off or not wanting this stuff to be recycled at all. And then there's the idea of, why don't they just get a recycling dumpster like another garage door company that I go to? And I don't know why they don't do that, but at least they let scrappers take out the scrap. They let the scrappers take the pallets if they want them. So at least there is some initiative of them wanting people to reclaim the stuff that they throw out. So I got to give them props for that. Not every company is that willing. Some of them just want it to go straight to the landfill, obviously for other policy reasons or whatever it might be. So anyway, I'm sure there's going to be more questions beyond that, but I will be going back tonight. Hopefully it's not emptied, and if it is emptied, he said it'll be more there next week. And regarding the truck, I've actually got, I need to measure these things and find out how long they are, and they actually will probably still be too long. I've got, that I used to carry with me, a tailgate extension, a bar that comes out to about here with another bar that goes this way so that I could carry really long stuff. I'm going to bring that with me tonight, and as long as the doors don't hang out, I would say at least more than 4 feet, I will go ahead and lay them all flat and stack them as high as I can to take them into scrap next week. So hopefully they're there. Anyway, go ahead and leave your comments below. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you later.